Hi,
Oh my
Corpse.
god. He's gonna be so happy you just said that.
Corpse.
Hi, Corpse.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Now off the bat, if you guys want your voice to sound like that, you guys need to look up a technique called vocal frying. But just from that click alone, there's a lot to analyze. So let's replay that real quick.
Hello?
What up, baby?
What the fuck?
Nah, mate. This is like some GoXLR.
Notice how he's not forcing it. Notice how calm his voice is as well. This is a really good technique on how to get your voice sounding the way you want. It's just by making it sound effortless. And the best way to do that is, like I said, he's using his vocal fry technique. So that's how he's able to achieve this voice, and he's into death metal, so that's also a thing, which we'll get back into. That's important. And there's going to be a lot to analyze with this video, so let's just keep going.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
God.
Oh my
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh
Wow.
my god, dude! Anyone else just like just like start sticking up?
Laser beam, though.
Corpse.
Jeez.
Here we go again.
Hello?
What up, baby?
All right, another thing to note, their accent. The accent you have is going to be pertaining to your voice. So let's say you have a more southern accent, you're going to take that to the extreme. You know what I mean? That way you'll be able to make sure that your voice sounds exactly the way it's supposed to and not how it's not supposed to. So let's say for example, right? Like the example I used before. I'm a country guy, I'm a more southern dude. I'm going to take my country voice and like make sure that's like exaggerated as hell. So that way it's more recognizable. That way it's more smooth, it's more soft. So let's keep going. I'm convinced that every YouTuber has like a big group chat. Hey, you want to record today? Alright, bet. It's just like a secret society of YouTubers, bro. I don't know how they did this Among Us shit back in the day.
What the fuck?
Nah, mate. This is like some GoXLR. Like
I have someone else if we want to fill.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it Corpse?
It sure is.
Dude, I love his voice.
His voice is so deep.
Oh, he got the best voice. Let's do
I
it.
bet he gets that all the time. He's probably sick
Yeah.
of it. Nobody.
Okay, I'm not gonna be the guy that says
Yeah.
Dude, nice voice.
Huh?
nice voice, bro.
Nice cock.
Really?
Nice cock.
I knew it, my boy!
I was
I
just
can
flexing on
imagine
everybody else.
Yeah.
No, I honestly
Oh
don't remember.
man. Is that a voice changer?
Just letting everybody know.
That's a nice voice.
I don't know. I guess I haven't done a face.
Badging your accent really makes you stand out because not everybody there is just talking like how I'm talking right now, right? They're being loud, they're talking over each other. But this guy's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna find a way to get everybody's attention without getting their attention directly. Like, hey, look at me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Guys, who's
Bold of you to say,
Corpse?
look. Well,
I'm
I just
totally
assume
fine
that
with
someone
it.
with this voice might look like, you know, they don't look like what they sound like.
You're
you know?
accurate. You're completely accurate.
See, while everybody's yelling, oh hey, blah 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 blah, he's slowing it down. He's making it soft. So that way everybody knows what he's saying and everything that he says is clear. That's another way to get your voice to sound like crispy. Pronunciating your vocals, your vowels, right? So let's replay this. Let me see what he pronounces. What's really defined in his voice.
I
Totally
assume
fine
that
with
someone
it.
with this voice might look like, you know, they don't look like what they sound like.
You're
you know?
accurate. You're completely accurate.
Notice how his A's are really like, his A's are really defined. I'm not gonna, I've tried to do the Corpse Husband voice, boys. It just doesn't work out for me. But notice how with his accent, right? He has a more of a, I guess, urban sort of slash, I really don't know what the accent is, but you can tell that it's definitely foreign. It's definitely foreign. It's probably like out of the country. His English isn't his first language. God damn, I'm stuttering. But his A's are very strong. What else is strong? Yeah, his A's and E's are really strong because that's what stands out with his accent. Therefore, those things are more defined. and he's not going through the effort to do it. So let's say, for me, my D's are strong, so I pronounce my D's more like, "What's good, baby? Let's go to Dairy Queen." You feel me? You gotta make sure you're whatever. Well, you gotta exaggerate, but you're not supposed to look like you're trying. So, good, baby. Let's go to Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen. Because my accent's a lot more refined.
He doesn't look like what he sounds like. Remember how everyone thought Donkey
I
was
feel
black?
like your voice is touching me.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing to say?
Damn. It is pretty weird, Pokey.
Yes, Pokey, that is a weird thing to
Oh,
say.
sorry.
It's
I
like
don't know how else to describe.
It's okay.
Nice
it's like,
cut.
I still love you.
I knew it, my boy.
I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my
Pokey,
ear that's never been
I'll
hit
answer
before.
that.
I feel violated.
Okay.
I've never heard.
Wait, what?
He's the imposter.
Oh, we could change. Try a different one.
What the?
Yeah, we haven't played the.
Nice to meet you all.
Notice how his eyes are also really pronounced too. It's mostly his vowels because of his accent. That's why his A's, his E's, and I's, they're all like really defined and really refined. Because when you talk slower, you start to catch those things. When you talk more calm, you start to catch on to those things as well. She clearly hasn't listened to death metal. That shit definitely does violate your ears, I'll tell you that much. Okay, another thing, his personality. You guys don't want to force a personality when you're trying to make your voice sound a lot more appealing to the ear. Sexy, as they say. You shouldn't try to make yourself someone you're not, right? So, if I was a more nerdy person, right, I wouldn't try to sound like a jock because that's just not my voice, right? So you have to adjust your voice according to what works best for you, right? So let's say Corpse right here, he has a more deeper tone in his voice. He obviously gets that from smoking cigs. That's another thing. He definitely smokes a lot of cigarettes. So that's, if you guys want the straight answer, it's just he's charismatic. He's having fun with it. That's also part of it. And not only that, he's confident in what he's saying. So that also, that's the pronunciation. You can tell someone's confident when they pronounce their vowels. That's what it does, right?
I'm gonna murder everybody.
Okay.
See? Everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna murder everybody. He's obviously trying to, he obviously knows that what he's saying has value, right? So he could say anything and it sound like it's important. You know what I mean?
You look like you would murder everybody. Of course. Very nice guy.
I'm gay. I just wanted to remind myself.
Oh boy, of course, making people question their sexualities, bro. Goddamn.
That's fucking hilarious. This guy's amazing. I don't know Corpse, but goddamn, I'm a fan. I'm already a fan, I gotta say.
Oh man, my week's fine.
His
I'm
voice
sweaty
is so
already.
deep.
Well,
No shit.
different players have different threat levels right now.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm at
I
Lab
can't
South
get
Body
over
on Scanner. It's been dead for a while, so I've been like running around
This
trying to
dude's
find
voice
it.
is
And I thought
so
I hit
low.
report. Sorry.
I found this body at Comms door. Do we have any information?
There's a lot of us on the left side.
Oh,
Does anybody have the code?
Oh, yeah, maybe in the
maybe.
general chat.
What's it to ya?
What?
Should we change map?
Anyways, half of my chat, the girls are like, "Oh my god, who is this Corpse guy?" And the other half of the girls are like, "Holy shit, this guy's voice is scary."
The mysteriousness, that's definitely adding some character into his voice. Oh, look how mysterious this guy is. Da 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 da.
So we're playing that kind of game. Okay.
Oh my god.
Purple just murdered him in front of me.
And then I heard Saikuno's voice, and I was like, "Whoa, how is this real?" And now I heard Corpse's voice, and I'm like, "What? How?" I feel like he's beating my ears out with the decibels of his voice box. I've never heard this sound before that I'm hearing from a human.
I'm voting
Corpse, I
Ohm
need
because
you
he's
to
been
do
killer
something
all
for me
night.
to prove your innocence.
You're gonna make me say something, huh?
I need you to say I'm Batman.
Oh my god. I'm not doing it. I
Do
refuse.
it. Do it or
I'll,
I'm
I'll,
voting
I'll, I'll take the death. I'll take the death.
You're gonna
before I
let a
do that.
killer get away with it for
I
saying
will
I'm
take the
Batman?
death.
He'd
Either that
rather
or
die.
I'll accept.
I'd rather
Where's
die.
Rachel?
A lot of this just has to do with his charisma and the character he plays off. So the best way to make people not only appealing to your voice, but also to the character you're trying to play. Because let's say, I know a lot of you guys watching this are probably voice actors. You're trying to get a voice for like a role or something. So if you were to, let's say playing a more shy character, right? And then you're trying to make him more appealing, right? More sexy, if you will. Oh god. So the way to do that is to make him whisper, right? In his case, because he's a lot more nerdy, he doesn't talk a lot. So he'd do little whispers. You know what I mean? Make sure, because he's not known for talking very much. Stuff like that, man. Just the little details you add onto it, just the personality that you give the character also identifies with how your voice sounds and how good it's gonna sound later on.
That also
I'm
will
not doing
apply.
Wait,
any
what?
of these.
Alright.
How about
Oh, wait.
vote on record?
I voted Lupa.
He meant Batman, Rachel. I thought he was talking about. I was like, wait, what did I do?
Thank God.
Hey, I voted Court.
I'm still confused about Corpse's voice. That thing's deep as hell.
Yeah, he sounds cool,
Should have
right?
heard Ryan, man. Should have heard Ryan.
That's like Batman right there. The environment playing with you guys is so different from like Felix.
Corpse, your voice is so deep.
Side note, Justice League was such a good show, man. But I was too young to understand any of it, so I thought it was like ass. But you know, it does got a lot of heart to it, you feel me?
Cheetah! Take over here. If our friend causes any more trouble, gag him.
Notice how he does it too.
My research opened.
You're gonna see that in a second, but he does this same exact technique. It's gonna be shown a lot more
You didn't have enough
throughout.
research subjects, so you used yourself.
And now I'm a freak.
That's not what I see. I see someone who was willing to give up
Alright, now here, pay attention. Pay attention to how he pronounces his vowels, right? Or pronounces these letters, which I'm gonna show you right now.
everything for a cause she believed in.
How do you know so much about me?
His T's, his C's. Listen to this.
Who are curious.
Too much curiosity can...
His D's, the more harder sounding vowels, the t. And that's why people get pop filters for those vowels. So if you're trying to sound like this and you don't got a pop filter, it's probably not going to work, my man.
be dangerous.
Maybe I like danger.
Do you?
Try me.
See, he slows it down. He puts emphasis on certain words, right? In order to make your voice sound more appealing, the important things you want to say, you got to make sure you say those slower, pronounce them more. That way, people are listening to that specific thing. It catches their attention. That's how it stands out from the rest. So it sounds a lot better. Let's play this again. Watch this.
Everything for a cause she believed in.
How do you know so much about me?
Let's just say cats aren't the only ones who are curious.
The only ones who are curious. The only ones that are curious. See, now notice how he says that, right? He slows down what's important and what's supposed to catch your attention. So for instance, when Corpse finds a body, right? Like he would say something like, "Who found the body?" Something like that. You feel me? Something like that. So that way you're able to see like, oh yeah, this is the point of the conversation. This is why he's saying this, right? It's essentially like taking a book and highlighting the important parts, right? When you highlight the important parts, it's easier to read, right? With this, it's easier to hear. It's easier to listen to because he's putting emphasis on it. That way everybody knows, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be focusing on.
Too much curiosity can be dangerous.
Maybe I like danger.
Do you?
Maybe I like danger. You see how he says, you see how he also puts the emphasis on those vowels too. How, and when you say it's slower and you pronounce the vowels, it's a double kill, right? But you know, he's trying to make it sound more natural, more calm, more flowing, because that's how his voice sounds, right? Don't ever try to force it, right? But when you can, make sure you pronounce those whatever your accent is. So let's say, for me, ana árabe yani, right? So my R's are more pronounced. My C's are more pronounced. Cause sa, or ah. If you guys don't know Arabic, you guys know those vowels. But in English terms, those would be the A's, right? The S's. Snake. You feel me? You gotta make sure you get that right before you get everything else. And to put even more emphasis, he whispers, right? It's something that a lot of the times when someone's embarrassed about something, they whisper it. If you're playing more nerdier character and you're trying to make him sound a lot more mysterious, a lot more like a character development cycle, like a glow up cycle. Let's say, oh, I drop my books. Oh, it seems that I have dropped my books. You see how it sounds like that, right? It also works when it's the end of the sentence, right? So that makes it easier on you. You know what I'm saying?
How does Batman do it?
Okay, I'm not trying to get monetized because I'm trying to get monetized, guys, so I can't really play that clip. But see, as you can see, it clearly worked because she's into him. She finds him appealing. But it's appealing to her. It sounds like it's just amazing, man. I love Batman, right? So another thing, if you guys are trying to work on your lower registers, it also has to do with vowels, right? Like, record yourself talking, right? Record yourself talking and find what the vowels are or what the things are that you're talking about. What's the lowest, right? So my O's are pretty low. So you pronounce those slower, and you'll eventually get the grasp, and then your voice gets deeper, right? Also, if you didn't hit puberty, it's just tough love, man. But you should when you put emphasis on it, it naturally gets deeper, right? But you shouldn't try to force something that isn't there, right? But if you're trying to play a character, you gotta make it sound natural, right? So if you're talking your character's voice, and if they're trying to sound a lot more appealing to the human ear, what they'll do, what you should do is play the character's voice. Hi, my name is Fred. The M's. Notice how those M's are a lot deeper than the other vowels. If you guys can play that back. Hi, my name is Fred. See, notice how that got deeper. That got more quiet. Softer. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I could go more in depth, but I don't want this video to be gone forever. But just know everything. I'll make sure to summarize it in the description. Make sure to summarize all the steps I said in this video, right? Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, bitches.